I decided it would be fitting to wear this nightgown that my mom sewed for me. I just feel like it works with the vibe, you know? Hello guys. Today we're gonna go through my journey of a week going to bed at around 9:30 each night. So between 9 and 10. I am trying to be quiet because it is actually nighttime right now and a lot of people in my house are sleeping. My life has been for quite a long time just constantly saying I'm tired. If you've seen any of my previous YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure in almost every single one of them I say that I'm tired. I saw someone that I had known in like high school recently and I said that I was tired and they were like, oh yep, typical Abby. I was like, cool. Jumping right in with day one. And I remember I had some difficulty falling asleep. So I started this last night. It made sense because I'm waking up on a Monday to go to work. Let me just explain how that went. So I was getting really tired around 8 o'clock, got ready for bed, all that stuff. And I waited for 9 to go to bed. And when I lay down to go to sleep, I had some problems because I sleep in a room with my sister and she had the light on. But when I asked her to turn it off, she went in and turned it off. But I also have like my whole family lives in the house and everybody was awake because nobody's going to bed at that time. So there was loud music playing. The dog was barking a lot. I was texting Luke and then we were playing Battleship over the phone. And I lost so badly, which is crazy because I almost always win Battleship. Like, what was up? I also changed my avatar into a funny looking avatar, and then I literally was laughing so hard. I finally went to sleep at like, I guess around 10-ish, I went to sleep. 6:45, I'm at work, gotta go inside. One more quick note. I actually am not tired, and that's very rare for me. So I guess even though I wasn't able to go to sleep for the longest time, still a good thing. We'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the week. One other thing I did was, because there was so much noise in the house and everything, I turned on the Calm app and had it just playing like rainstorm noises. Also guys, I broke a nail. Here is my sleep cycle for this night because I use the app Sleep Cycle. I am actually gonna try another app soon because I don't know, I'm just curious. I remember I had a lot higher of energy this day than I normally do. Well, I worked from 6:45 to 5:30 and I am freaking tired. But I actually will say, I think I had more energy throughout the day for this type of long day than I have in quite a long time. This probably would be a day that I would have in the past ended up staying up late because I'd be like, well, I lost, you know, a couple hours to working extra, so I want to, you know, be able to have more time for myself. But no, we're not doing that today. I'm gonna go to bed. I want to be like ready for bed by 9 and definitely like lights out by 9:30. It's a little past 7 right now, so I have like a little less than 2 hours. Pretty much just gonna get ready for bed and oh, yikes. I also am going into work early tomorrow as well. Maybe not as early as this morning though. Anyway, I'm really tired. I'm actually, no matter what I do tonight, I'm not gonna film anymore just because it's like mentally, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So the next day, I think I slept really well, but I was actually quite tired that day. But I think it had more to do with my work that I was doing that day than the actual, like my actual sleep schedule. It is a very lovely morning. Well, I look like an actual ghost. I gotta go to work in early. It's 6:30 right now. I gotta be there at like 7. I'm gonna stop at Starbucks because I have a gift card. I have been doing really good at not buying Starbucks or not really eating out, not really spending a lot of my money in that way, which is really good. Also, I'm very glad I went to bed early. I feel pretty well rested. It's my lunch break. I'm literally just curled up in the front seat of my car, just like resting. I literally want to take a nap so bad, but I gotta go back into work in like 20 minutes. That night I also went and saw Luke. It was a little bit difficult. If you don't know, Luke is my boyfriend. But it was a little difficult because he lives like almost an hour from me, and so I had to literally leave at like 8:30. Went to Luke's house, practically fell asleep there. Then we were playing the game that he got this past weekend, which was super fun. But then I had to leave there before we were done because of what time it was. I spent like most of the time there almost asleep, and then we finally were playing the game, and then I left because I wanted to make sure I got home in bed by 9:30. And then I was like rushed trying to get home, which I don't think helped with winding down for bed because I was like then kind of not stressed, but just like, you know, that feeling of like rushing to try to do something in a certain time. I'm a little sad because I really like staying up late and like doing fun stuff, because I feel like there's always like a choice to be made. It's like you either get to have fun and like stay up late, or you get to sleep and function as a human. So then the following day, another issue with choosing between sleep and people. My family had people over at the house and I left early and I went to bed. It doesn't feel very nice to do that. Like I feel like I'm not being a nice person by going to bed early if there's people there. It's almost 9 and I've gone to bed, but there's people over. Everyone's still being loud. But I mean, they would be loud if there wasn't people over too. This bedtime schedule thing, like, yeah, it's great, but also it does make socializing quite difficult. What really kept me doing it was because I was doing this video. Otherwise, on a normal day, I probably would have chosen to stay up later. So, and then here's my sleep cycle for that night. And then the following day, I didn't really film that much that day, but that was the day where I felt like everything took a bit of a turn to like, wait, this is actually really working. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I came to this lake near where I work to sit and eat lunch. Very good decision. I am not used to not feeling absolutely exhausted by the end of the day. So that was like at a point where I'm like, okay, you know what? This is nice. And then this is my sleep cycle for that. And then we came to day 5. It's the next day. This morning I woke up earlier than normal. I think I ended up getting up at like 5:30 and it's 6:38 right now. Even if I leave for work at this moment, I'll get there early. I will do like a full recap like at the end of the day, but this has been amazing. I don't know. The hardest part of it is not being able to spend as much time with people, because like last night I went and saw Luke and it's like, I don't know, I just want to spend more time with him. But I gotta say, it's really, really nice not being so tired. I think that today's gonna be great. I've brought my computer with me. I'm actually wanting to edit this video tonight, but I also have like a Bible study group thing to go to. I'm trying to see how I can get both those things done, but I feel like it's doable. I have a Bible study group that I go to, but a lot of times I would be too tired there. I like even fall asleep while I was there just because of being so exhausted from the week. But this day I actually was not exhausted. It is 4:30 on day 5 of going to bed at 9:30 every night. Would I recommend this to other people to try? The answer is yes and no. This is obviously not going to work for every single person, but that's true of any advice. There's probably some universal advice. Well, yeah, there's definitely some universal advice. But like, I would definitely recommend you try this if you are having struggles with your sleep and you just cannot seem to ever get any energy. However, I understand some people will have a completely different schedule and this like actually literally will not work for you. For example, people who work night shift, people who have kids. You maybe can't do this exact schedule. But I think it was actually incredibly helpful for me. Also, I keep using the word incredibly and I don't understand why. I noticed that because I said it in a past video like multiple times. I would recommend you try this if you have the type of schedule that you can try this. As for keeping it up, okay, so here's the thing. Before I did this, I wasn't paying attention to my bedtime at all. Like, I would just go to bed when I went to bed, and that was my sleep schedule. Like, I wake up early, and a couple videos back I made a video where I was showing my mornings of waking up at 6. What I would like is to not go to bed any later than like 10:30, especially on a work night. I have learned from this experience that sometimes your own sanity and getting rest is worth more than socializing. I will be making changes to my routine, but I also do love evenings. Like, I love nights, so I'm not gonna like fully say I'm going to bed at 9 every single night. No. Leave me a comment. What time do you usually go to bed? I'm curious about people's sleep schedules. If you're new, like and subscribe, do all the things. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, and peace out.